Wonderful Noise class. Today we're going to learn a new story from the Bible. This story is about a man that God gave the power to be very, very strong. But although he was very strong, he became weak when it came to saying no to doing wrong. Let's learn the story. So, this is the strong man that we're talking about, and his name is Samson. Okay, so an angel told Manoah and his wife that they would have a baby boy. He must never cut his hair to show that he was promised to God and would be strong and save his people from their enemies. So they called their son Samson. One day, when he was older, he was walking along, minding his own business, when a wild lion attacked him. He was so strong, he picked it up and killed it. Oh boy, he really is strong, isn't he? So, Samson's enemies wanted to know what made Samson so strong so that they could get rid of him. So they sent a beautiful woman named Delilah to find out what made Samson so strong. Well, Samson fell in love with her. She kept pestering him to tell her what made him strong. Finally, he told her that he had never cut his hair because he was promised to God when he was born. And remember, he was told never to cut his hair. So while he slept, oh boy, while he slept, Delilah cut off Samson's hair. And so his promise to God was now broken. He had been tricked by a woman, by a beautiful woman. Now his enemies could catch him easily. And that's what they did. They caught him and they put him in jail. Whoops. And they made him work like a slave. They hurt him and he went blind. He was very sorry he had broken his promise to God. Soon his hair began to grow. Well, blind Samson prayed and prayed and asked God to give him strength one more time. So he put his hand onto the two stoned pillars, and the temple fell down, and all his people's enemies died. How about that? God gave him back his strength after he did wrong. So Samson's strength, where did he get his strength? He got it from God. He was born with this strength, right? And the longer his hair got, the stronger he got. So that was a gift from God, his strength. And God gives us all a gift. It might not be strength like that, but he might give us strengths like being kind, loving. We can also call those strengths gifts from God. Being helpful. Oh, maybe you're a good gymnast or a dancer. Maybe you're good at sports. Maybe you play a musical instrument. Oh, maybe you're good at school. These are all gifts from God, and he wants us to do nice things with those. He wants us to do it in his name, meaning he wants us to be our best at whatever we do. So now I have some questions. So let's see what you remember from the story. Who told Samson's mother not to cut his hair? Do you remember? An angel. Who did Samson follow and obey as he was growing up? Who did he obey? God. What did God give Samson? What was the gift to Samson from God? Great strength. Samson didn't keep his life pure, meaning that he did do something wrong. He fell in love with a Philistine woman. Do you remember what her name was? Delilah. And what did Delilah keep asking Samson? What was the source of his great strength? What gave him the strength that he has? Remember, she was trying to trick him, right? So she cut off Samson's hair, right? Because Samson told her that's what gave him strength. So what happened after Samson's hair was cut? He lost his strength and his freedom. So what we learned from this lesson today is God gives us all gifts or certain strengths that we're good at, and we are to do good things with them, and we're to obey him. And that's today's lesson. You will find some activity sheets that goes along with this video, and next week we'll talk about another fascinating person in the Bible. See you next week.